Hey, Minimum Effort here, and this week I'm bringing you a deck focusing on one of the most underappreciated cards in Marvel Snap, which is Quake. I also love this variant as well. But yeah, Quake is such a real cube stealer in this game. Locations play such a big part in Marvel Snap. Having Quake being able to manipulate those locations to suit you while you're also playing your other combos as you play in this deck works really well. So we've put Quake into a Wiccan deck. So this is kind of a standard Wiccan deck that you might see, but Quake is the secret sauce in this, because what we are running is also kind of little combo packages. So we've got Mercury and Cannonball, which is obviously a really good combo at the moment, works really well. And of course we are running Fenris Wolf, because anything you destroy with Cannonball you can bring back. We're also running Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Gladiator and Shang-Chi, which will work with Fenris Wolf. We are also running Daredevil. I love Daredevil as a 2-drop. I think even if you're new to the game, have Daredevil in your deck, because seeing what your opponent can do on turn 5 really benefits you. So I would focus on Daredevil. If you're a newer player, get Daredevil, because it's really going to help you out. But in this deck, what you're trying to do is play Daredevil, and then on turn 5, if you have played Wiccan, you have the choice of playing Alioth, depending on what your opponent has played. And you see what they play. If you have that priority, you can shut down what they play with Alioth. Or if you have priority and they're playing a big card, you can play Negasonic into that lane, and that will destroy the card. So that's really good kind of options to have. And of course, Negasonic again, Fenris Wolf, destroy something, bring it back, works really well. So we've got those 4 2-drop cards to follow: Quicksilver, Mercury, Daredevil, Fenris Wolf, and Quake. And obviously Quake is dependent on locations, so you might not be playing it on turn 2, but any of these 2-cost cards are fine for turn 2. And then turn 3, again, it's Red Guardian, it's potentially Negasonic you might want to keep depending on what you have. Gladiator is the ideal turn 3 play. And then turn 4, hopefully you're looking at it, Wiccan, or 2 more of the 2-drops to keep yourself going, get that priority. And then turn 5, it depends what you have really, doesn't it? If you have the extra Wiccan energy, yes, you can go Alioth, you can go Mercury and Cannonball on turn 5 because you have the extra 2 energy. Yeah, there's quite a few different things you can do with this deck, but those are your main ways that you're going to win. And it just works quite nicely. It's a Wiccan deck. You have that nice kind of flow to it where you're playing your cards, you know what you kind of have, and the combos that I've said work really well. As you will see in these gameplay highlights, we've got some real nice gameplay highlights for you showing those different combos that we're playing in this deck. So yeah, and Quake, like I said, is the kind of it's a variance that you might see in these Wiccan decks. There might be something else there instead, but I like Quake in this deck because you can play Quake early depending on what the locations are, or you can play it late to kind of benefit you. Even better if you've got the Wiccan curve that you've got, turn 6 you can play Alioth, and then you can play Quake to move a location to your advantage. So yeah, works really well, this deck, plays really nicely. So yeah, please remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more decks that I bring you. I try to bring you at least 1 deck a week. It's 1 deck a week this week because I'm on holiday, like I said. So yeah, this will be going up next week in advance of me recording this now. But yeah, please remember to subscribe and like the videos, and just comment down below, let me know if you play these decks and let me know what you think. So yeah, thanks for watching, good luck, cheers. A Quicksilver Fenris Gladiator is a really good curve. Essentially we could play into Hala Gladiator. Kind of does depend on what deck they are playing. Quicksilver. So because we have Gladiator, I think we're okay to drop Fenris now, and then we'll try dropping Gladiator. They don't get a turn 2, so that's great for us. Monster Island, it's pretty good. Let's get that bump. Quake. Quake could do some stuff for us maybe with Hala. But yeah, let's drop the Gladiator now. have played mid. So we hit that Iron Patriot, okay. They do get a card out of that, but of course we are in a very good position. They have played Gladiator, and it hits our Wiccan, which gives us our energy. That's good. So yeah, even though Wiccan's been destroyed, we don't really mind that because we got the energy out of it. So we have 6 this turn. I don't want to play Goliath too soon, basically, because there's still a lot of space for them to play in. What we could do is just destroy their monster for free if they don't play into Monster Island. So the way we do that is... well, yeah, we do have priority, so it's Quake mid, it's Negasonic right. They do... oh, it's 2 cards they've played, though. This could have backfired. Fenris Wolf, check out Fenris Wolf, that's really good. And it's Mercury, so we do take out their Mercury and Monster. That's really, really, really good hits. Thanks, Quake, really good. And their opponent's gone. Cool. Victory. So yeah, perfect example of what you can do with Quake in this deck. Obviously, yes, they played 2 cards into that. Obviously, if the second card had been bigger, that might have been harder for us. But yeah, Quake, really, really good example of what you can do. So, Quicksilver, Shang-Chi, Fenris Wolf. Not bad. Sokovia discards their Deadpool. And our Shang-Chi. Obviously, we would have really liked that for a Destroy deck. One good thing about Destroy decks is that we can potentially get good priority, so I don't think we mind that. Fenris is good for bringing something back. So if we can play... we have priority, basically. We can play Negasonic turn 6 into Eternal's Arc. Genosha's a real problem for us as well, unfortunately. See, this is tricky now as well, because we have a Goliath. Hopefully we could potentially draw a Wiccan next turn as well and get that energy boost. What could discard it was Deadpool. We don't really need a Deadpool, unfortunately. We could Negasonic into Genosha. Yeah, let's do that. They're going to forge something. It's where they're going to forge, because it's Destroy. They could put it in this lane, but I am worried about filling it. So they, of course, play into that lane. What is it? It's Wolverine. So it's probably better we didn't destroy that. That's fine. Mercury, of course, though, does not let us destroy anything. So we are going to play Mercury. So we do still keep priority. It depends where Wolverine goes. Enough said, Bob. Yeah, they now have priority. Negasonic will obviously stop them. If they play something here, it will get destroyed, but they can potentially move Wolverine somewhere as well. What else did they destroy? It was Forge. This is tricky. Do they play into here knowing that something's going to get destroyed, potentially? So we could Cannonball. I mean, is that going to give us priority? I think we can move the Wolverine. I think that's... oh, but Mercury's going to destroy it. That's tricky. Unless we move the Mercury. So we're not trying to destroy the Wolverine. I mean, if it's... I mean, it could be a Venom. You know what, let's do it. It's X23. It goes mid, of course it does. It's Venom, cool, that works pretty well. Where is Wolverine going to go? Left, we don't mind that at all. Because Cannibal will take care of Venom. And then we can just drop a life. And Venom will come back actually as our 12 power card left as well. So cool. So if they have Death, obviously that's 19. Yeah, 19 power for us still. So it would have to be Death plus something else. But obviously they're probably looking to play null. It's 2 cards. Venom comes back. And Alive hits. Nova. And null. Perfect. Yeah, really good. Ham, egg, and chips. Yeah, this is classic Alive gameplay. Yeah, brilliant. Cool, we are playing against Spragsy. Good news, we have Quicksilver. Loot's Bar. Potentially very interesting with Quake. Because if we Quicksilver now into the right lane, we can play Quake this turn. Obviously, it depends what they're planning. Lost Diablo's Bait could also wreck the Luke's Bar location. I think we run that risk, you know. Let's do it. We're here to play Quake. Let's play Quake. And this location is Vibranium Mines. Okay. We don't have anything to destroy at the moment. They're snapping, so they've probably got a way to get into Luke's Bar. So I think we are just going to play... If we draw Mercury, obviously we have Cannibal and we can do Fenris Wolf stuff. So I think we just play Fenris Wolf this turn. We don't have Negasonic, so Daredevil isn't maybe the right choice. It is Green Goblin, which means this could be... what's his face? The Lost Diablo Space did take out the Luke's Bar. Thanks for that, guys. If he plays a Hobgoblin, Ghost Rider into Hobgoblin to Ravona. So we can see what they're going to do now. They have priority as well. So Cannonball could be useful here, or Shang-Chi, depending on what they play. And they're gone. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Daredevil's great. I really love Daredevil. I just think it's a very underrated 2-cost card. Yeah, obviously they didn't have any way to beat us. So yeah, cool. Oh, hey, Quicksilver. Okay, Alive and Gladiator. Attilan. I mean, not ideal because we have really good curve. We would love to keep these cards. We don't have a way to turn it off. Yeah, it's Quicksilver from now. Daredevil on 2, Gladiator on 3. And then, yeah, we have to hope that the reshuffled... reshuffled cards are favourable to us. We have Quake, but at the moment... I don't really mind that because I think we're just going to play Daredevil and Gladiator into Eternity range. Seems like pretty good power. What are they playing? The Collector, so this could be discard maybe. So Alive could be very, very useful. We could turn the Collector off immediately with Red Guardian. Does Attilan boost the Collector? Potentially. Yeah, let's Red Guardian now. You're getting them from your deck, it's not like you're getting them from anywhere else. So I think that's okay. Bullseye maybe would have been better off holding the Red Guardian for Bullseye. We have hit the Wiccan curve, which is great. And we've got our Alive back. Sweet. Okay, so it's Wiccan left. Obviously, they're going to look to play Modok at some point. 2 bullseyes now. So Daredevil's great for this because we have priority. I assume they're going to play the other bullseye now. But depending on where they play it, kind of might set up where they're going to play Modok if they have it. I have 5 cards in hand. One of them is the other bullseye. So Daredevil is going to show us where they're going to play. Depending on what we should still have priority for final turn as well because we've got 7 energy now. We can play Gladiator and Fenris and Mercury. That's pretty good. The problem with Gladiator is if it pulls Modok or something that's going to discard stuff that's going to be beneficial to them, that could be a problem. But they won't have anything except for Apocalypse. If this is an Apocalypse discard deck, they shouldn't have anything that's more than 8 power. So it's Bullseye mid and it's Culling Wing. So Culling Wing will tie us in a Tillon at 8 and 8. Bullseye is here, so yeah, we are still going to have priority. Okay, the thing with their discard stuff is that Fenris probably might not have good targets at the moment. Depending on what they depending on what they discard, but obviously they will be a targeted discard. I think we're going to go Goliath. No, we're not. We're going to go Gladiator, we're going to go Fenris, and we're going to go Mercury mid. Let's do that. It's Khonshu, which has no target. That's great. They have discarded already, so that's Scorn. He just lost priority. No, it went on the bullseye, that's fine. Quake does nothing, unfortunately, for us. So, what did they discard? It was Blade and Khonshu, so we will get Khonshu had their retreated. Cool, they didn't have. They only had 2 cards in hand, which one would have been the Scorns. They were probably hoping for the Modok. But yeah, obviously we would have probably played Goliath mid and then used Fenris to bring back the Khonshu. That's 14 power here. Not a lot. But yeah, obviously with the 2 bullseyes, they didn't have anything to discard, so that worked out pretty well. Cool. Oh, Quicksilver, Daredevil, Red Guardian. Nice curve, but hopefully we can get a hit for Red Guardian at least. Yeah, Quicksilver into Reed Lab. Could fill it necessarily. Ooh. Yes, okay. Valor's a problem as well. We do have Negasonic, potential something like Carnage or Venom. I think we need to try and get priority. X23. Okay, so we can now at least stop their Deadpool because we have priority. If we Negasonic now, we take out the Deadpool. Potentially, we could draw Wiccan on Astral Plane and then play another Wiccan next turn. That would be ideal. Let's see. It's Deathlock, so that just destroys. I played Negasonic instead of a Guardian. Let's see what happens when we don't sleep. We did get the Wiccan, that's nice. And they do have an Arnhem Zola. Okay, that's also interesting. Because Cannonball. So Wiccan mid, because they're going to play left and do some destroying stuff. Venom. Okay. It's only a 7 power to Venom's not great. Okay, with it. Daredevil's going to show us what they're going to do. Their destroyed card was Deathlock, which we don't really want. So 9 power. We have priorities. We have Goliath and Fenris Wolf. We have Cannibal, Red Guardian's got a few decent combos that we can play. Ooh. What are they going to play this turn? I think they destroyed the X-23 last turn. So it's Deadpool left, Carnage, and Killmonger. If we Goliath right, we shot that down, and we win this lane. And then Fenris. And then next turn, like, we could potentially just cannonball the Venom because it will just move it. They snapped. They snapped. Why snap back? I think it's too late. Yeah, play it. That went well. It's just Red Guardian Cannibal. Sorry, still the only card that ensures is the Deathlock, so we don't want to bring that back because we still have 9 power here. Yeah, let's do that. They're gone. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, cool. Destroy is a pretty good deck for us to play against. Actually, there are some good targets, even though we messed up the Red Guardian on the Deadpool. Yeah, we still have good targets for even Negasonic if we can get that priority, because they're kind of focusing on one lane destroying stuff, trying to get Venom and Carnage big, and then hoping things fall elsewhere. So yeah, that's decent for us, really good. And Goliath, shutting down those cards. This is where Daredevil is really good in this deck. If you can get that Wiccan curve to have Goliath on turn 5, see what they're doing, shut it down with Goliath. Yeah, really, really good.